Some people say, I can sit down and polish this thing until it becomes excellent. Another argument is, I can do 100 different things so that when I do my 101st, it becomes excellent. When you say excellence, you're talking about, in personality traits wise, you're talking about trait conscientiousness. People have the propensity of being able to focus, and they like to polish something until it is as perfect as possible. Now, that's obviously very important. But on the other hand, this is something that can be developed with discipline, with habits, with changing your environment. So, for example, if you find yourself constantly distracted at work or in your schoolwork, it's probably because you have a phone next to you, or you have some multiple windows open or multiple monitors in front of you that have stuff that is distracting. You got to change the environment so that you can focus. So what I mean by that is our brains, there's two parts of our brains, right? And this we can find this from Daniel Kahneman's Thinking Fast and Slow. The think fast part is the automatic part where we go into cruise control, we enter an environment. If you see a TV there in your living room, you're probably gonna walk up to that TV, turn it on, and leave it open or something while you go do something else, right? Because that's the workflow, that's the flow in your family, in your house. But so the first thing you wanna do for that is use your logical brain, the thinking slow part, to control the environment so that you don't turn on that TV. Or you take the batteries out of that TV, so that you have to think twice, hey, do I really need to turn on this TV? Because this TV may, if I turn it on and I open Netflix and I turn on Stranger Things, it might distract me from getting my work done. So giving you that extra half a second to think through whether you want to do something or not is one way to pursue excellence, per se. Now, another thing about excellence is this. The question is quality versus quantity, right? Some people say, I can sit down and polish this thing until it becomes excellent. Another argument is, I can do 100 different things so that when I do my 101st, it becomes excellent. Because I have so many reps and have got so much feedback that I know that my thing is going to be better than someone who sat there and polished that one thing without any feedback, right? So once again, that's another question about excellence. So is focusing on one thing always better? Or doing that one thing in different ways 100 times until you reach the 101st time so that it's better than that one time you've done it? And that's something you got to figure out. I would say do quantity first. If you're young, do quantity first. Only then you know what is excellent. Because excellent is very relative. That term, it's a tricky term.